What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday morning, so come by and say hello. Okay, well, I did not see this day coming, but here we are. The official pre-proposal for the SPS governance of burning unsold Chaos Legion packs. Now, again, this is not a proposal yet. The team is putting this out there. So if you go to the sps.dao account on PeakD or hive.blog, you'll be able to see this. And they link to it from the official Discord as well. And here are the details. So starting December 1st, what they want to do is, I guess, fatigue rounds, similar to how you have it in the game. So starting December 1st and ending March 31st, they would burn 25,000 packs per day. So that is roughly 4 months, okay? And what was that? So 120 days times 25,000 packs equals about 3 million packs that would be burned during that time. Now, we have 10.3 million packs that have been sold and about 4.7 million that are currently remaining. So their plan is to burn about 3 million of those up until that date, March 31st, at which point, once we do hit March 31st, any remaining packs would be burned. So we can burn the rest of them. I mean, if we stop at 10.3, nobody wants to buy any more, then we will be completely done at this point in time. So this is interesting, okay? Now, they go down further here. We'll just finish reading this out. The next major edition of cards we've known is Rebellion. They teased a little bit of it at Splinterfest, and that is currently expected to be released sometime around the summer of 2023, which is in line with this whole 3-month period. And they actually note it here. So please note that we will want to wait, or we plan to wait at least 3 months after Chaos Legion sells out to release Rebellion. So there will be a reasonable period of time between sets. This is something that they have always planned for. And I think that, that doesn't really come as a surprise. They say, finally, keep in mind that once Chaos Legion packs sell out, they will also no longer be available as rewards in Daily Focus / Season Loot Chest. The replacement for these is TBD, but they will eventually be replaced by Rebellion packs at that point next year. So this is similar to those of you who were around about a year ago when we were not getting packs in the rewards. In fact, we were not getting much until they were able to push out the rewards cards, which were a pull-up of the the Chaos Legion rewards cards. So quick initial thoughts on this, and there's been a lot of discussion happening in Discord already. I'm coming around to the idea. Now, I had a good exchange with Tales from the Cryptmancer, so I want to give a shout out to him. He commented on one of my recent videos for the 5 biggest takeaways from the town hall, but he was pointing out that if you're okay with them burning Waka, then why wouldn't we be okay with them burning packs? And my thought process, and again, I know it's not a perfect comparison, but while I understand where he was coming from with that, my response to him, and you can go look this up, was that the difference between Waka and Chaos Legion packs is that the demand for Chaos Legion packs is still there. I still want them, right? Whereas, like, I don't want a Waka, and I don't think I ever really did outside of the FOMO on the first day, right? But I would never be planning to buy a Waka. If it was still sitting on the shelf now, I probably wouldn't want to buy one. But Chaos Legion, it's like, I don't want to, I don't have a max Chaos deck, and I don't want to spend another $2,000 or $3,000 in order to max it out right now. But I don't mind over the next 6 months dollar cost averaging in to max out my Chaos Legion deck, right? Like, that was the whole game plan, and why I'm not really in favor of the burn, because it's really just a lot of the whales or higher level players who have already, put it in, and they want to move on to the next thing. They want to feel the asset values rise. Whereas for me, while I want the asset values to rise, I would want to let the market do what the market's going to do, and to sell through all of the packs. That being said, the recent proposals for like Rift Watchers and nodes and DEC have signaled to me a very clear shift in the mentality of the team, and that is that like nothing is off the table, or anything is on the table. And so, again, like I said, I never thought we'd see this day where Chaos Legion packs, we'd get a proposal to burn them. But here we are. So my whole perspective on this is shifting. Not that I necessarily agree with it, because I've said previously that from a overall philosophical approach, I like the fact that a year ago the team was sticking with what they set out in the white paper, and if we do a thing, if we make a post, it's not going to change, right? Like that was their mentality, and I was like, all right, as a Bitcoin supporter, a Bitcoin maxi, I like this, right? I respect the team not going in and just knee jerk making changes. Well, the SPS governance proposal system kind of changed all that. And here's the thing. I know it might sound like I view that as a negative. I don't. It's just I need to come around to it. And the truth is that I still don't agree with everything, but it's more so like, okay, well, now I need to understand that the shift for the team is not necessarily like, okay, we're just going to go and not, follow any of the guidelines or posts that we put out previously, but we do want to put this forward to SPS stakers for governance. And that was the value of the governance token, right, of SPS. So again, I'm coming around to this idea. When it comes to the burning of Chaos Legion packs, I'm not a big fan of it. But I don't think that the team would be doing it unless they had to. And so here is me falling in line, drinking the Kool-Aid once again, feeling like I don't believe that the team necessarily is caving into community pressure, because I don't think they have any reason to. They're launching and working on all these different projects. So if there's something else going on, or they just feel like the stagnation is going to mess up maybe some kind of timeline that they had for next year, with GLX or GLG dropping, with Tower Defense dropping, with Rebellion dropping, and maybe a slew of other projects that have yet to be announced. Well, then I can understand that they want to keep this moving along. And there is the argument to be made that if they were to burn all Chaos Legion packs tomorrow and then release Rebellion the following day, you'd probably get a lot of people who could buy or would buy, a bunch of packs. So maybe there is like a cash infusion needed. Maybe there's the bear market is going on much longer than we expected. And as I've been saying, I am still very bearish for the next 6 to 9 months. Like, I just don't see things changing yet. And if I do, then that pivot will happen, right? We'll see a pivot in the Fed. We'll see a pivot in the broader markets, the bond markets. But everybody's still expecting things to get a little bit worse. And I believe them, right? Now, here's the funny thing is, most of the time, like, if everybody believes something, then it's probably not going to happen. But in this case, I think we might get a little bear rally, but I think it will continue to get worse from there. We'll nuke down further, right? It just feels like there is a lot that needs to be sorted out, a lot of unwinding, deleveraging within the broader markets. And until that happens, risk on assets such as crypto, and specifically crypto gaming, is not going to be at the top of the list for where people want to throw their money, especially when inflation's like double digits in some countries and supply chain issues are causing, food to not reach tables. So we won't get into that, because I'm already ranting way outside what this video is supposed to be about. It is just on the Chaos Legion packs. So I will say right now, I'm not sure if I'll vote for this. Okay. I'm just giving you my initial thoughts, how I feel about it. I think that there's going to be an overwhelming support for it. If the team is pushing this out, then I wouldn't be surprised if they are already supportive of it, but or at least some members are supportive of it. What I am curious to see is how this will affect the DEC price. And because of the fact that maybe people will be coming in to buy up Chaos Legion packs now, or how it will affect the overall prices of cards over time. If people are starting to feel the pinch now, which they haven't, right? Because we're not even halfway through the amount of Chaos Legion packs open in terms of like 15 million. So if we know that a lot of these are going to start to get burned, whether or not it's actually people are actually going to feel the pinch, the perceived feel of the pinch is going to be there, right? Like if they could burn like 2 million packs and nothing would actually change in the community. Maybe they could even burn 3 million packs, and maybe nothing would actually change, because all the people who are done buying Chaos Legion are done, and the rest of the people might only need 1.7 million packs, right? Maybe that's how it goes. But what I'm saying is that the fact that we feel this ticking clock now, we hear this ticking clock, we feel this pinch, it might cause people to start to buy in, and at least for me, I'm thinking through now, okay, well, I do want to have a max chaos deck and I don't want to spend $3,000, but part of me is wondering, how do I navigate this? So I'm going to leave this here. Like I said, I'm still undecided. This is obviously fresh. This only dropped like 30 something minutes ago. So I want to get your thoughts. How are you feeling about it? If you are one of the people that has been calling for this for a long time and are celebrating, I congratulate you. I hope you are happy. If you're one of the people who told me that they would do this and then I said that they weren't, then feel free to throw this right back in my face. But here we are. Like I said, this is a shock to me. Although it's become less and less of a shock just due to the fact that it's been talked about in map chat, in the town hall. So obviously here we go with the official thing. Now, the surprising thing for me, and I'll close with this, is that they do want to push this all the way to March 31st. A part of me was curious to see if they would really try to create a sense of urgency and just say December 1st through December 31st, like starting in 2023, there will no longer be Chaos Legion packs available, but they are extending this into Q1. So that tells me that Rebellion's not quite there yet. They want to give themselves some time. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I will catch you all in the next video, and I will see you around the game. Take care.